Hope you're all having a good day or night, whatever time it is. Hope you're all having a good one. Today we're going to Sprint Series. Today we're going over the test race. We had this race on Saturday, last Saturday. If you're watching this at the time of release, in the future all events will be on Saturdays. I will have a link to my website in the description. All the events can be found there. But either way, right now we're just spectating some qualifying as I get going out on track right behind my Batu Motors teammate, Auto Reflex, right ahead of me. But this track's really interesting. Zero bull ring, not zero bull ring, but zero bull ring. Either way, it looks like Auto made a little bit of a mistake there. His second lap might have been a little bit spoiled there. Either way, this track's very fast, you only hit the brakes really once on this track. Even then, you can get away with just lifting through it if you want to. That is this corner right here. A little bit of on the brakes there, out of the hairpin. It's probably the most important corner on the track. It sets you up for the run all the way through 1 and 2. So up to 1 here. 1 is the other corner that you might have the brakes on. It can be flat out. Personally, I've been lifting the whole time. It's a little bit stabler. Just feels a little bit more confident. 1 and 2 is definitely really important because it's flat out and it sets it up all the way down to this hairpin down here. As you see there, I'm on the brakes just a little bit there. Good acceleration. As you can see, Group 1 is there just waiting in the pit lane because Group 2 is out on track right now. Again, we only get 2 laps here, so that was it for me. It looks like Giros got the pole with Sterling in the second, and then me in third. So it looks like Giros will have the pole for Heat A, and Sterling will have the pole for Heat B. So it should be interesting. Again, Giros is on the he's on the Prolapse racing team, the orange and the white cars, as well as L. So L did pretty well in that. Not the best, but I want to say he is 4th, so that team will definitely be a force to be reckoned with. Auto Reflex, my teammate, did pretty well that session as well. But all very, very close qualifying. It'll be interesting when it comes to the heats and the finals to see who will get the overall win. Because at this point, just worried about the racing. But either way, here we go. We're going out there through the sticky bomb, so that is going to be our go time when it explodes. Anytime after now, so when this goes off, it's basically like the lights going out. Me and Giros will go. So basically, it's less predictable. So it's more about a better start. As it goes off there, I get a pretty good start. Giros is on the outside. I'm on the inside. Looks like a little bit of contact there through turn 1. Giros has a good run through turn 2. I'm shuffled down in the second, looking behind me. Looks like Trolled for the Atomic Tire Racing Point team is right behind. Again, through the quick chicane. Last watch for Trolled. Maybe outbraking me here just a little bit. That's the only place where you can get on the brakes. Even then, most people are just lifting through there. Looks like Giros' teammate is also back there. Couldn't quite tell though. Could also very well be Skittle, because Skittle has to borrow a car this round because he doesn't have one. As I hit a cone there. That cone won't be there for future laps though, so that'll be good at least. That way I can take that line without being hindered. Looks like Troll is still on me down there, looking at the bottom left in the map. Through the left hander into the tight hairpin. Troll is right behind me now. I get that little bit of a curb boost. Try to get it really close to the Pisswasser sign on the right there. Across the curb again, a little bit of a curb boost. Through turn 1, lap 3 of 8 now. Got to get a good run all the way down into the chicane. Chicane should be flat out here. Looks like I messed it up quite a bit there. I get a big slide on exit and had to lift on the way in. Lift a little bit into the hairpin. Try not to cut it too much. There's yellow things right behind it, a slowdown strip. So if you tap those yellow things, you'll get a slowdown. So you can't really cut the corners in this track, even though it looked like you might be able to. Either way, again through turn 2, I don't get the line perfectly. It looks like I might actually gap Troll a little bit as Gyros is pulled away up out front. Through the left, right, go postal chicane. Through the lefts, get kind of hard on the brakes. Into the right hand hairpin. Big acceleration out the other side. Get that little bit of a curb boost. Right next to the cargo yard building right there. A little bit of curb boost again through turn 1 into turn 1. Hold turn 2 flat out. Oh my god, that was a bad mistake. Almost hit that building there on the right. Had to hit the brakes pretty hard. Trolled is right behind me now. The Gyros had gapped me a bunch. Again through the go postal chicane. Completely flat out. A little bit of a lift into the left-hander. Into the tight right now. Exit down into the long straight. Looks like Trolled's got some competition behind him as well. Someone might be looking for a way past Trolled any minute now. Again, Otto is a little bit in the way. Whew. Close Otto. Looks like he might have died or something, so he had to respawn. Inconvenient timing there. So it looks like, again, Trolled is, he might have gotten past at this point because they are on each other's bumper back there. Can't quite tell who's who. Again, got some people watching from the wall over there. It's a good spectating spot. Looks like Trolled still has it, but L is right behind Trolled, so Gyros and L are teammates, remember, so it is it would be a very good day for Prolapse Racing if they can both get it to the final. Again, I should have mentioned this before, I'm in the final transfer spot, so there's 2 people going to the final from the heats, and then the rest going to LCQ. Now that format will be changing for the upcoming races, just because there's a lot of downtime for this racing. So, like if you make it through heat 1, you have to kind of sit for a while because you have to wait for heat 2, you have to wait for the LCQ and things like that. But either way, it doesn't matter now. It looks like L has made a little bit of a mistake. Trolled is now free to attack me. He doesn't have to worry about L one bit. Again to the go postal chicane. I get it a little bit wibbly on the way in. Through the left. Into the hairpin. Troll gives you a little bit of tap on the last lap. Troll goes for the move. I get out in the dirt a little bit. I have to run. Coming into the cargo yard right-hander. Troll gets the curb boost. I get squeezed a little bit. Troll gets it. Troll gets it in the second to last corner. Wow, what a close race. A little bit of contact, but nothing dirty. Either way, here we go for race heat 2. We only got 4 cars in this one, so looks like we have Foregone. We have there's a little bit of crash in turn 1. We have Foregone. We have Otto, and as well as we have a couple others, including George in this one, as well as Sterling. As I climb up onto the grandstands here, looks like Sterling entered first at some point during the lap, so he got up into first place. Again, I'm climbing up onto the grandstands, taking my spot as Otto comes through the final turn. There goes Foregone, so it looks like Otto is ahead of Foregone, and I'm not sure. It looks like Sterling is out in the lead with George in second. This will be interesting to see if Sterling can pull out this lead or if George can close it in. Otto is really close to George. Looks like Foregone may have made a little bit of a mistake. He just dropped back just a little bit. I run down to go see what the viewing point is here as Sterling comes to the final corner once again. Otto is catching George quite a bit. Otto takes a much better line through that final corner. So does Foregone. Again, as I run back to the other side of the grandstand, Sterling coming into the go postal chicane now. Doing well. Looks like Otto has kept that distance at George. Hasn't closed it. George hasn't gained. As Foregone hits the slowdowns a little bit. That sucks. He tried to enter it just a little bit wide. Yeah, we're not going to be running this race for the rest of the season, but I would not recommend getting out on the black tarmac there. So you can see there Sterling's pulled a massive lead. Looks like Otto's made a little bit of a mistake. George has pulled out just a little bit from him. And there comes Foregone. Again, pretty spread out field for this one. All that can really happen now is George can make a mistake. There goes Sterling through the go postal chicane. There goes George entering. Everybody entering a little bit wide, trying to get that speed, all the speed they can. And there's Foregone. Forgone today is the only one not running on tuners or muscles, so he'll be at a little bit of disadvantage. Doesn't have quite the bump dampening and the grip from everybody else. As I go into third person, decide not to use the zoom. Sadly, I can't use the Snapmatic camera in races, but try to just view it from just an outside perspective. Maybe not get that much of a zoom, as it looks like people are coming in. Looks like George gapped Otto quite a bit there. So, again, everybody's just lapping at this point. It doesn't look like we're going to have any close finishes like Heat 1. There's some fireworks going up above Sterling right there. Get some celebratory fireworks as he comes to the final corner. It's not even the last lap yet either. There goes Otto once again. There goes Forgone. Forgone again has dropped back even more now. Sterling is way out ahead of George. Looks like George might be reeling him in just a little bit. As again, Otto they're all equidistant from each other. As again, Sterling gets some celebratory fireworks coming into the final corner. Did the person get it right this time? Was that actually the last lap? No, it was not. Oh, wow, Sterling makes a huge mistake into turn 1. Hits the wall hard. Looks like George and Otto have caught up a little bit. Where's Forgone? There he is. There goes Forgone through that corner. This looks like L annihilated Skittle Scopes. Alright, come on now, guys. Either way, grandstands are getting rowdy. Probably just because the racing is not very interesting. Fans decide to have something to do over there. As again, there goes Skittle through the final corner. I believe one last time. Maybe not. Nope, one more lap, I'm assuming. Can't really see what lap these guys are on at the moment. Again, all equidistant from each other. Forgone probably just a little bit further back. Looks like George is caught up. Sterling up front just a little bit. Just a little bit. George is going to have to put a mega lap together, though, to this final corner. Or this final couple corners as Sterling comes out of the final corner. This time he's actually across the line. I go into first person. I should have done that a long time ago. First person, there goes George, there goes Otto. Looks like Otto caught George a little bit. And there goes Forgone. So that was heat number 2. So here we are, LCQ. I'm on pole for the LCQ. Looks like Otto, I think Otto's next to me, so it's a Maebatsu Motors front row for the LCQ. I get a good start once again through the inside of those two right-handers there. I have a clean run into the Go Postal chicane. No one's making moves now. Looks like someone made a little bit of a mistake back there. Not sure quite who it was. In this race, we got me, Otto, Skittle, and Forgone. So it was one of those guys. One of them might have had to leave, though, so I'm not sure. I want to say it might have been Skittle, so I'm not sure who else is in this race. I know for sure it's Otto and Forgone and me. But George made it into the final, as well as Sterling, as well as Giros. I believe it's L, I believe, is who is the other person in this race. Don't quote me on that, though. It should be L, though. It looks like it's L. So it looks like L is going to have to make it to this. This basically just sets the qualifying order for the bottom drivers in the final. So today we don't really have enough people to run multiple finals, so we decided to put everybody in one, have a mega 8-car final. So this one just sets the final qualifying order for everybody in this LCQ. So it isn't really an LCQ, it's just I guess just a queue, a qualifier. But either way, again, I've gapped this field out quite a bit around this track. I figured out a couple lines now. Got quite a bit of time on the rest of the guys. Probably been battling back there as well, though. Again, into the hairpin. Probably the most critical corner on the track. Get a good exit out of it. Get a nice, good run through the final corner. Get that little bit of a curb boost into 1 and 2, the other most important corner on the track. To enter lap 5 of 8. Again, these races are only 5 miles. The final is going to be 15, so the final is going to be quite a bit longer than these heats, or yeah, the LCQ as well as the heats, I should say. Heats were also 5 miles earlier. I want to say this track's around like 0.6, 0.7 miles, somewhere in there. So, doing a couple laps here, nothing too crazy. And the shorter the track, the more laps we will be doing. So, because throughout the season, each each heat 1 will be 5 miles. Heat 2, I guess 1A and 1B will be 5 miles. Heat 2A and 2B will be 10 miles, and then the final will be 15 miles. Final A and Final B. So, again, format's changing up a little bit for the next races, but now is a good time since there's not much action. Again, if you guys want to join this series, feel free. All of the registration info is on my website. It will be in the description down below. And if I'm a bad YouTuber and forget to put it in there, it is trackbroseff.com. So it's not that hard to find, but this event is called the Maibatsu Sprint Series, or MSS for short. And all info will be found on the website, all the rules, things like that, all the cars. The tracks will be there, all the dates, things like that. You can also register there for different, for all the different races. As it looks like I'm coming up to lap somebody here. Is that Skittle? It looks like that might be Skittle. So it looks like there might have been 5 of us this race. Yeah, it is Skittle. Okay. Now as we come on to the last lap and across the line. So there we go. Going into the final now. After the heats, starting 5th. Looks like Giros has pole, Sterling in 2nd, Trolled in 3rd, and George in 4th. Me in 5th, and then looks like, Aswer, go. I get a good start, looks to the inside of Trolled. I get on the inside of Trolled, give him a little bit of a bump. 3 wide into turn 2. I get up the inside of George. Very good start from me. Already made up 1 position, almost 2 there. Again, good run into the Go Postal Chicane. Running this one at night, it will go today. Hard on the brakes for the hairpin. Trolled gets a little bit sideways. Trolled spins out. Looks like Forgone might have had to respawn over there. Looks like Forgone and Auto might have had a little bit of coming together, as well as me and Trolled. I'm down into 6th at this point. So I have 23 laps to get from 6th to 1st. See how far up I can make it. Looks like it is, at the moment, it is Sterling, George, L, Trolled, and then me. Looks like someone actually got past Sterling up there as, wow, L and Trolled go past George there. George made a little bit of a mistake. I go for the inside of George through the hairpin. I get up right in front of him. Through the last corner. Looks like Giros just got past Sterling up front. I make a big mistake through 1. Looks like George made an equally large mistake. So George didn't get past me there. Again, at this point, I just gotta put my head down. Get focused. Get up to these guys. Get up to Trolled up there. Gotta get past us. Sterling gets back past Giros. Wow, good battling going on up front. Very, very close racing up there. We're gonna slow each other down if we're lucky and bring us closer, so that it'll all tighten up real soon. So again, looks like Trolled scraped the wall a little bit on the entry of 1. I get a good turn 2. I catch Trolled just a little bit. Looks like L is right ahead of him. Again, I get a good run into the Go Postal Chicane. Trolled takes a lot of curve there. Big air time. Doesn't get a good run as I go to the inside on exit. He's on the dirt a little bit. I have to pinch myself off though, so I didn't get a good run still though. Really close to Trolled at this point. Get that little bit of a curve boost, maybe look for a move into 1, not quite. Again, I make a huge mistake into 1. Clipping the top part of the curve there, the little gray part. Not good at all. Through the right-hander into the Go Postal Chicane. Troll again takes a huge amount of curve through there. Really trying to catch L up there. Again, if I'm lucky, they'll start battling and I will get past both of them at the same time. Looks like Gyros might have gapped Sterling up there. Maybe it's the other way around, not too sure. Again, everybody's taking a lot of curve through 1 and 2. I'm on Troll's bumper now. I give him a little bit of a push coming into the Go Postal chicane. I run out wide, out onto the black part. Not the best line. Looks like Troll has made a little bit of a mistake. Troll goes defensive into the hairpin. I think I'll get a good run. L's out on the dirt. Troll still has a great hairpin though. So it looks like Troll is going to keep that position at least for another lap. Again, through turn 1, Troll has to hit the brakes. It looks like L made a huge mistake through 2. I get past Troll and L there. Or not, nah, I didn't get past Troll. Thought about getting past Troll, but got past L instead because L made a huge mistake. Again, through the left before the hairpin. Get it set up, get the car settled. Troll is out there way on the dirt. Looks like we're either catching up a lapper or Sterling made a mistake. Not sure what happened up there. Big curb boost. Through turn 1, on to lap 8 now, not even halfway through the race. Clip that cardboard box on the inside. That's how you know you're getting really close to that apex. Again, Troll takes a lot of curb through turn 4. Sterling looks like he made a huge mistake through the chicane. Not sure what happened to Sterling. Probably outbraked himself a little bit, or turned in too late, got a little bit sideways, went over the slowdown strips. Looks like it hasn't cost him. It looks like it hasn't cost Troll too much time though. Like, ooh, a little bit of lag. I thought Troll hit that inside or outside of turn 1 there. Again, I tapped that box just a little bit, right on the apex. Over the curb just a little bit. Right side tires in the red and blue line. To the Go Postal chicane, absolutely flat out. Tap the curb a little bit, get it settled. On the brakes, on the gas again. Looks like Troll's still looking for a way past Sterling. Gyros is way out there in clean air. We're gonna need a mistake or some lap traffic. Oh wow, big contact between Sterling and Troll. I don't think Sterling realized Troll was there and turned in a little bit. Here I am though. That little bit of contact slowed him down. I'm now right on these two guys. Again, I get a big run through here. Troll doesn't hit the brakes into the Go Postal chicane. He gets really sideways. I give him a big tap. Couldn't get past there. Through the hairpin. Again, Sterling has a little bit of a breather now. Gyros is just way ahead of us. At this point, unless Gyros makes a mistake, the best I can do is get past Sterling because I'm not fast enough to catch Gyros at his current pace. Again, I get a bit of a run on the Troll. Through turn 4. Troll gets a big slide. I look to the inside a little bit. Oh my god, huge wreck from me. Absolutely massive wreck. Clipped the inside there. Just sent me onto my side. Then my bumper clipped the curb. Not gone well there at all. So this one I'm down into 5th with George now breathing down my neck. Looks like I might be doing a little bit of coming together out in turn 2, 3, 4 area. Not sure what happened there. Looks like we got a lap traffic there of auto. I cut the corner way too much there. Looks like George is getting a big drift back there. Full American chase movie there. Full sideways as they look back. Looks like Sterling and Gyros. Looks like Sterling might have got caught up. Not sure what happened. It looks like auto might have spawned and been in the middle of the track. And then Gyros had nowhere to go. Either way, race has tightened up quite a bit. So we got a spectator or somebody here on the right side. Oh my god, big explosion there on the right side. Either way, got to focus on the race. Can't worry about that right now. Didn't explode me, so that's all I care. Through the Go Postal chicane. Troll is catching L quite a bit. Looks like Gyros got back into 1st after Sterling passed him. Coming into the morning now. So it's track starting to get warm, get all sunny out here. A little bit of a curb boost there on the right side, a little new curb boost. I haven't found that one before. Through turn 2, I tap the wall a little bit on the outside. Yeah, and catch a Troll a little bit. Troll makes a huge mistake there. Big slide. Again, coming in the Go Postal chicane. L is way all over the curb. Trolled gets a big slide. I look to the inside of the corner before the hairpin. Can't quite do it. L is out in the dirt. So we're all bunched up now. Big accordion effect. Again, looks like we got a spectator there on the left side. I don't even know what they're doing. They're not even spectating. They're just hanging out over there, I guess. Wow, big mistake from me through 1 and 2. Looks like George might be on me now. Looks like we might have 2 spectators in actuality. Yeah, looks like we may have, if I had to guess, it's probably Foregone and Auto, because it looks like they might have had a big crash, and then after they went a lap down, they just didn't want to get in our way, which is very courteous of them. As to get up the inside and Trolled there. Wow, good move from me. A little bit of contact, but I think that's fair. We had a little bit of contact in the heats, so no harm, no foul in my opinion. Oh wow, again, big shake of the camera there from what I can only assume is a rocket launcher or something. Again, flat out to the Go Postal chicane. Big crash from the leaders, from Giros and Sterling. Giros, well, not sure what happened there. So it might have been a big takeout. Sterling looks like he might be waiting a little bit. Not too sure though. He might have waited for the wrong car because he saw the orange and white one go by. Oh no, there he goes. Alright, he's waiting for the right person. That's good for him. So it looks like it's just a battle between me and L now. So I just gotta go up there and go catch L. See what I can do about it. Looks like, wow. Looks like Sterling dropped himself way back. So he's not going to be a factor for the rest of the race. Giros might be though. So Giros, I think, is, it looks like it might be George behind me and then Giros. Oh, it's Giros directly behind me. Alright, fastest guy in the field directly behind me. Let's see what I can do. Go fast. Through turn 1, only got 5 laps to go. Again, through 3. Into turn 4, again. Duct tape the gas down through here. Into 5 and 6, through the chicane. Into turn 7. Turn 8, the hairpin. Very critical corner there. Down the straight, into the final turn, or turn 9. Past the cargo yard building. Wait, say hi to all the airplane workers. And it's very nice of LSIA just to shut down the entire airport for a little tiny race, but hey, good on them, I guess. I mean, I guess this doesn't take up any of the airport runways or anything like that. It takes up one of the taxi lanes, so that's about it. I guess the pit lane takes up... Yeah, never mind. This is not realistic at all. Either way, back to the racing. Looks like Giros has caught me up a little bit. Hopefully I'll have no airplane-related interferences. I can imagine the airport wouldn't be too happy with us. We've been running this for like an hour now, so probably pretty delayed flights, things like that. Either way, I'm worried about the racing because I make a big mistake through the chicane. Get really lucky there. Giros gives me a big tap. Not expecting me to get on the brakes that soon. Big shame for me. Looks like I won't get a chance to catch L now. Giros is probably pretty infuriated at himself and probably me a little bit. Just because I get on the brakes so early. He wasn't really expecting it at all. Either way, just got to focus on keeping him behind me now. Just drive as fast as I can, not make any mistakes. L is now way far gone, out in the lead. Through the Go Postal chicane, it looks like, oh wow, Giros, big mistake there. Looks like he might have tried to cut it too much, hit the slowdown strip. Giros is way back there. So it looks like Giros is probably going to be under threat from George here soon. So I'm pretty clean sailing here on these 2 last laps. So at this point I just got to focus. L is up there. L might be trying to go for fastest lap of the race. We'll see how that goes. I might as well go for it now too. Nothing really to lose. Just gotta not make any mistakes really. 15 minutes into this race, so you've done quite a few laps at this point. 22 of them to be exact. Again, get that curb boost into turn 1 and 2. Off the gas just a little bit. Get a good line through 2. Out onto the straightaway. Through the right-hander. On the brakes. Into the chicane. Through the left. Into the right-hand hairpin. once again down the straightaway. Coming into the final corner for the final time. There we go. Elle finished in first. I am across the line in second. Looks like Juros might be across the line in third. And as you can see here, here is the finishing order. If you look between me and Juros, we have the exact same fastest lap. Now, unfortunately, I didn't screenshot it, so it's just a picture of the, actually my friend's TV screen, George's TV screen, because I didn't even take a picture of it at all. But either way, I don't think I'll ever see that again in my life. Exact same lap times, down to the 1,000th, so I guess it's the millionth that was decided by it, that is incredibly close in terms of fastest lap. Especially considering that, like, 1,000th of a second is, like, less than, like, a foot in real life. Now, I'm not sure how it works in GTA, but absolutely super close fastest lap there. But either way, thank you guys for watching. Remember, if you guys want to sign up for this event in the future, my website link is down below. You can find all the information there. But again, thank you guys. I will see all you later.